Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new to our channel, just make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you will get notifications whenever we release new videos. We do release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so stay tuned and let's get started. Alright, in this lesson we'll discuss about SQL Server editions. So let's get to it. The first and the very minimum edition for SQL Server is Express edition. It's freely available and we can use it for our development, or even we can use it for our production environments. But if it has a very small features or minimum features of SQL Server. So if we are starting a new business, or if we are deploying an application or developing an application, and if it's on a small scale, then we can start with Express. When our application grows, we can easily transit to more advanced editions that we can pay for. So in that scenario, Express edition could be a good point to start with, since it's free and provides the basic database requirements, right? The second one is Web edition. This is mainly focused on web hosting companies to provide minimum SQL Server access or minimum SQL Server features, but it's a licensed version. The next one is Standard edition. Standard edition is a paid version, a licensed version of SQL Server edition, like Web edition, but Standard has most of the SQL Server functionalities. The only thing it lacks is the robustness of SQL Server and the recovery and backup and recovery options of SQL Server. Some of those features are not available in Standard, but if you are developing an application for a small sized company or a small department in a bigger company, then Standard edition could be a good point to start with. Once your application grows, you can easily transfer to another SQL Server edition, perhaps to the next edition, which is Enterprise edition. Enterprise edition is the premium offering of Microsoft, and it has all the functionalities of SQL Server with a lightning speed performance and complete backup and recovery options of SQL Server. So Enterprise is the biggest, or the maximum that we can get from SQL Server. It has all the features of SQL Server. The last edition that we'll see is Developer edition. Now, Developer edition has all the functionalities of Enterprise. So it's a premium license, or it's a premium edition. So it has all the SQL Server editions, but the difference here is, as its name implies, it's only licensed for developers or for development purpose. We are not allowed to use it for production environments, and it's free. So any development company or any developer can download and install Developer edition and start working on the SQL Server database, and the developer can develop and test any of the SQL Server functionalities, but we're not allowed to use this SQL Server edition in our production environment. That's the only limitation. Okay, so as you can imagine, Developer edition is an ideal choice for us for this course, because we want to see all the SQL Server functionalities, but for only educational purposes. That's what Developer edition is for. Okay, so in the next lesson, we'll download, install, and configure Developer edition of SQL Server. See you in the next lesson.